The Parliamentary Public Accounts Committee on Tuesday presented to the Chamber of Deputies its report on the assessment of the 2019-2020 Auditor General's report and noted a disturbing trend that was highlighted. Our analysis found that 53% of institutions got a clean audit report, but that is worrying because in the previous fiscal year it was at 56%. The goal of NST1 is to raise that figure to 80%, so it is clear that we still have a long way to go. That is not all the PAC members found. When you look at the last 6 years, Honourable Speaker, Honourable Vice Presidents and Honourable Parliamentarians, institutions that implement the Auditor General's recommendations have been on the decline because in 2013-2014, they were at 58%, and that figure has been steadily falling to 47% during the 2019-2020 fiscal year. That is a reduction of 11%. That is why the assessment of the report noted a serious case of complacency. The analysis also found that during the 2019-2020 fiscal year, 62 projects stalled, valued at more than 216 billion Rwandan francs, double that of the previous year. 5 projects were abandoned by their contractors, valued at more than 11 billion Rwandan francs, yet the contractors had received 33% of their payments. Even though the number of abandoned projects fell compared to the previous fiscal year, their value rose by close to 4 billion Rwandan francs. The value of equipment bought only to sit idle, as well as infrastructure that was never used, rose from 17 to more than 20 million Rwandan francs during the same period. The parliamentarians expressed their disapproval, saying the trend is simply unacceptable. One institution that has continued to be in the crosshairs of the Auditor General's report is the Water and Sanitation Corporation, and in the last 4 years, WASAC has not been found to have corrected the rampant mismanagement in it. The corporation is a full year behind in its own auditing and has got appalling marks for its financial statement, compliance and value for money reports. Over the last 4 years, WASAC has persistently remained below 60% when it comes to implementing the recommendations of the Auditor General, and funds have continued to leave its bank accounts without the proper authorization. Even more disturbing is the fact that the corporation was discovered to at one time have accidentally paid contractors twice for the same job, losing more than 103 million Rwandan francs in the process, funds that took 2 years to recover. This and more is what has prompted the parliamentarians to ask the Prime Minister to personally oversee the rectification of the situation at WASAC, saying the Ministry of Infrastructure has failed to do anything about it.